Hello everybody, welcome back. Ross Grease Gaming back with another video, and today I have SJ and Fury of the Haifu clan here in his tier 10 Des Moines class cruiser of the oh man. Oh good lord, SJ and Fury. Good to see him once again in the Haifu clan, and of the Haifu clan. Pretty good player, you know, Warships. So yeah, Des Moines. Built right as World War II was ending. Her sister ship also USS Salem, which is the only surviving of the, believe 3 of these built. Possible, 5 or 6 were planned. Unfortunately, 3 were built. Salem was the only one that was saved. Which she's currently still in testing, apparently, for what I'm hearing. Still going to be quite some time before she gets released in World of Warships. However, her Des Moines class of her Des Moines is in here, tier 10, with a very, very good set of armament. She still has the same armament as, you know, her sisters of, you know, New Orleans and Baltimore. But the kicker with Des Moines is she has the first self-reloading main battery elements, which allows these guns, no lie, to reload at a very, very particularly good rate of fire. Now, I don't know if you can see in the front of these ships. If you do see those little shells in the front of it, that's the actual bullets, the shells that come out of these main battery guns. They eject out the front of these ships and just pop out of here nilly-willy, because these guns reload fire so quickly that you need to actually shoot them the canisters that are red hot out the front. They eject them out of this like a machine gun. It's basically a fast-moving machine gun type ship. Now, I do have to apologize in advance for the annoying shift key issue. We still get this. See, look, I'll have to zoom in now again, because this game still has that patch problem where every time you see these shells, they fire, and you're not having the ability to stop it from hitting that shift key on and off and on and off. Now, sometimes in the videos I get, sometimes I can tap the shift key and you can see the sights real quick, but some of them I literally have to click in the view and zoom in and then zoom out in order to fix it. Now, it's not my doing. I didn't put a command or anything in there, and there's no currently a setting for me to stop that. So, currently I have to deal with it, and I'm trying to make it as less of an annoyance for everyone else, because to me, I think it's a little annoying that you constantly see that stupid press the shift key and will not go soon. SJ puts a fire on the Montana and immediately damage controls it. So we already know right off the bat that this guy who's using the Montana is a complete pleb. Complete trash boat, and doesn't know the difference between firing with or without. Now, I do apologize also in advance for all the spam of the fired this guy, fired this guy, fired that guy, fired this guy. It's not my doing. SJ does spam the trigger a little bit on those kind of ships. SJ goes, checks the Yamato, and then loses his guns because they rotate a little bit there, so he is forced down to switch back in position and start firing again. Now, SJ is trying to fire at that Amagi, but again, it's notifying him that he's going to hit the rocks. So until that ship gets way over the islands, he has no way of getting there. However, the Des Moines can hit the Montana at far range and get very good penetration shots, as because it's firing down as plunging fire, it can, yep, right there, another fire. We'll plunge fire onto the deck and get some serious fires. So SJ is able to fire on the ship and get some serious chances of getting the deck on fire. He's still trying to fire at him, trying to get another fire on him, and he's not getting any luck. But he's still getting quite a bit of damage. Another 9,000, almost 1,000, almost 900, almost got 1,000 there. Torpedoes are coming in. I don't know if he's going to get hit. Yes, he takes a torpedo. Possibly he is flooding now. We're not too sure. And Montana's trying to retreat away. Good thing SJ is advancing and trying to keep himself close to proximity. Looks like the fire's there. And yes, the Mogami kills the Montana by the flood. And now, very smart, SJ is advancing up front towards the Amagi. Now, there is an enemy Tirpitz on the enemy field as well. Oh, the Amagi just took the torpedoes. And Shimakaze burnt and sunk the Magi there. So now there's nothing really to contest the C point. However, there are ships, and D is clear, and there's only a few ships at B.
Roger, proceeding to assist you.
So now,
All forces capture that area.
SJ is seeing this, is now... Yep, and somebody's writing, I got this, Yami, go be useful. Yami, don't go D. Yami, don't go D. And everybody, of course, is all typing at him.
Affirmative.
Of course, the Yamato does see what they're talking about and finally changes his target to actually realize that he shouldn't go D. There is already a destroyer who's moving into cap position. That's one of the things you gotta notice here. If you are a battleship, you're going to be a slow-moving target. So you're going to be wanting to help out with major targets like a battleship or a cruiser. Destroyers are more of the quick, fast responses. Sometimes the cruisers can be the same effect as well, especially when it's not, when the nearby destroyer is not even available for this action to get into cap positions. So luckily, the destroyer in question tell him, "Go away, Yami. I got this. Go over towards the cap position and help out with that position. We need you over here helping the rest of the team." Luckily, he understands this and went back into the fight. Unfortunately, I don't think that this Yamato is not doing so hot this match, but he can always turn it back. He always can turn it back. And SJ is already whipping up some fires on the Des Moines Tirpitz over here and defending the cap position that he's trying to cap so hard on. And very good. SJ is trying to burn alive, and there he goes again. Another fire on the Tirpitz. And is proceeding to put as many fire chances as he can on the ship. And now Tirpitz, seeing this, is now pulling away and trying to get, trying to fire at SJ. SJ's not having any part of this. He's firing and nilly-willy as hard as he can on that enemy, and there he goes. He's gotten 4 fires on him. He is now burning alive from the damage control, and is getting a very, very good sense of salvos on him. Now he should be quite burning alive for some time. Now we have a Z-23 coming up. There's an arson, and the Z-23 takes a fire as well. And now SJ can't see the ship, but however, he does have radar. And the Z-23 now is spotted through that radar. Takes up the front gun, leads a shot a little back since it's reversing, and of course, finishes off the Z-23. Now here comes the enemy Baltimore, and that's the Tier 9 of the American.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Unfortunately, Yamato has died, being a complete useless player on their team. Now, bear with it. I'm going to give the Yamato a little bit of a fair chance to say that maybe he was, I don't know, talk to his wife on the phone or something, but because I don't know what he was doing. If you're Yamato, you need to assist the team, and I don't know where he went. Clearly he went somewhere and then just let himself get killed.
Problem solved, sir.
So, yeah, he's dead, and now it's up to, I guess, SJ and a few destroyers to come back against a whole enemy squad of ships. And SJ has to go against the Turpets, 2 destroyers, and a cruiser. And the cruiser he's left damaged very much. And of course the team is quite discouraged what's going on right now. They have quite a heavy set defeat. But now SJ is now all alone against Turpets, 2 destroyers, and cruiser. Now, if I were SJ, I would not be firing high explosive here. I would be firing armor piercing at the top of the deck of the ship, because the penetrations would actually get some very high damage here. Don't know why he decided to go high explosive, even though high explosive is doing quite a bit of damage. There he goes. He is firing armor piercing. There goes the armor piercing shells. He's getting it. And there you go. See, the damage is now beginning to spiral up very quickly on this ship. And he's aiming right at the body of that ship. Unfortunately, here comes the torpedoes. Luckily, SJ knows about this and derped on the enemy so he couldn't get hit by them. And he's getting a lot of damage here. He might be able to kill him. He's very close. Unfortunately, he's getting a little too close. Come on. Don't get hit here. And there it is. That's the kill. Now Turpets is dead. Unfortunately, there is a Des Moines here, and he is beginning to span fire on SJ there. There's a good caliber damage. And as she's zigzagging, is trying as much as he can by kiting forward to stop them from getting any higher amount of damage. If he can be the one dealing the shots and him not getting any hits, he's got the difference between a victory and a defeat. And Shimikaze also has popped up too. He fires up his radar and hydroacoustic and is trying to keep himself kited forward onto the wind so he can't get any high damage. He also has got to dodge those torpedoes. So it's quite the challenge for SJ here. He is getting very, very good precise shots in it. And of course, there's the kill. 4 kills now. And now he's going to deal with a very high Des Moines and a near dead Kagero. Can he get the Kagero with that salvo? That's the question here. Can he get him? No, he penetrates him though. Just no fires. And no, he dies right there at the end. So close, SJ. So close, so close. You know, it's matches like them that you pray that you were going to get something good like that, and I feel for him. I think we all feel for him. I always put most victory matches in this, but I had to post this one for everyone because it goes to show that even if you are looking like it's the end of the match, you should just give up. SJ didn't. He gave it all he could for his team and more, and pushed. So really, don't give up. Don't give up on yourselves, because you might not be the person giving up. You might be the one that actually clinches the match from the jaws of death. But a very good match so far. Arson, Confederate, high caliber SJ, 4 kills, 5 incapacitations, 14 fires this match, which is a godsend for all sakes. A few secondary hits. It would be funny if it was a secondary hit of the destroyer and got a close quarters there. But, of course, he didn't. 260 shell hits with the 3 planes shot down. And of course, top of the team, very close to hitting that Benson. Now, unfortunately, that poor Yamato, I don't know if you guys want to, but if you see him on the team, I don't discourage this, but if you see him and he starts doing more of that to you, now you know why, unfortunately. That guy definitely is not a person so far that looks like he is very, very solid at this game, or he's not very good at playing a Yamato class battleship. Of course, he did 73,000 damage to the turrets. Another one, he did another 45,000, and also killed the Shima and the Z-23. He was still working on the Montana the morning before he killed him, and did also, with those fires, additional 35,000 damage to the Montana. And of course, with premium, got that 502,000 credits earned. Not much was spent and lost because the modifiers pretty much negated most of that cost. So a very, very good match overall. It's a pity it was a loss, but it was a good match overall for somebody to pull out of the magic of their hat, so to speak. If you guys have any videos you guys have of your own, please submit down to the email down below. If you have the screenshots, it'll be even much better, even easier for me to handle. As always, you guys can follow me on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter, talking about something new that somebody actually dumb answered, or something in some aspect that I want to talk about in my head. It's always on there, rambling or anything else I'm liking or posting if I could find anything, and copy and paste on there. And as always, you guys also can follow me on Twitter, and not just Twitter, but on Twitch. I'm always streaming on there for quite some time. Recently did, as this video comes up, I just recently got done before New Year's a 24-hour stream, so that was quite a fun there for overall. I'm dead exhausted from my course from doing that, but still, nonetheless, videos got to come up, and every other content has to be shown out. So as always, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope to see you again on the high seas as well in World of Warships, and anything else that we see or meet in any endeavor. As always, good to see you all, and hope you enjoyed this video. Take care. Hope to see you in the next one. See y'all later.